Hello, everybody. My name is Larry Pinson Sr., the author of Chaps. I own a company that it's all about chaps and it's all about hours. A lot of people don't know that they own their own hours. And so I've been saying this over and over and over. Like I said, people are tired of it. But I'm saying this. I'm tired of people paying these politicians. I'm sick of it. And I know from these rulings that's coming up, people marching, protesting. But you know what? I don't know if you've seen the movie Gone with the Wind, when our ancestors out there picking cotton, plowing mules, just like that picture, Gone with the Wind. Because you ain't gonna see nobody I know fields picking no cotton. You ain't gonna see no slave owner beating nobody. No. Those days are over. That was a generation far back. We have to move on. And so now the generations, also we're at the slavery generation to provide work for the country. And now we're in the cheap labor movement to provide work for the country. But now, as of 2020, I think all the baby boomers generation, is out the workforce. So God said he will give you back double. And he said the first is going to be last and the last is going to be first. So that's what my book, Chaps, is all about, and my company. So I said time and time again that you own your own hours. See, you don't know that. So you own your own hours, and once you own your own hours, you get a bid. And then that means that you own that bid. I'm not going to go through what a bid is and all that stuff anymore, because I said it time and time again on all these YouTube videos that I've done. and I think it started, I did my first one in 2012, or either that's the first time I published a book. Now, you're going to see, if you go online, you're going to see a lot of books that I have published in the past. And so now you're going to see my latest book. My latest book is coming up. And originally, I had it with Ivy Lit Press. But it was a guy, he called me, like a lot of people called me, and they said, hey, why you got all these different publishers out there, Because the publishers are crooks. Let me say that one more time. They are crooks. See, if you have inspiration of writing a book, it could be a fairy tale, a love story, anything. But a book like mine is a game changer because I'm talking about reality. I'm talking about all the money that the people has lost. I'm included. Now, you know what? If it's nobody but me could write this book and tell you about it. Reason being, once you see how much money that you have been cheated out of in these 5 different Chaps pay systems that I created, you're going to know. And the funny part about it, I was in all 5 of them. I worked in all 5 of them and got cheated just like everybody else because I didn't know. So all I'm trying to do is inform you. Stop, like I said, going with the wind. Stop going out there protesting and stuff like that. All you got to do is sign up with my company with your hours. I'm going to make it short and sweet. Sign up with my company. And then you will get a double salary using your own money for the rest of your life. That's what CHAPS is all about. And I mean everybody. So who's not paying their way? Oh, the politicians. And like I said, war and politicians. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. But I'm telling you, don't march. Just sign up with my company in one of the 5 different CHAPS pay systems. That's it. And I'm going to say it one more time. You're going to get a double salary and for the rest of your life using your own money. And then what you're going to do, you're going to work 40 hours a week, 5 days a week. But you are not going to work in a week that you see all the time. You're using a calendar work week. No. You're going to use a physical work week. That's why you just got to get the book or either listen to my videos. Because I know you're tired of me here talking. And I'm tired of you not listening. So we're at a standstill. So now I say just go and learn the pay locations. I'm talking about from everybody. I'm talking about teachers, police officers. See, one of the main reasons, see, these politicians think they are something like a demigod. They don't want to hear anything you got to say. But they want to pay you. You are paying their salary. Now like these marches, jumped off, like when a police officer kills somebody. It's so many. I'm not gonna start trying to name them, but you know it. You could Google it. You know who their names are. But now, when this happened, when a police officer do something like this and he in the wrong, and then they cover it up. And then you got the judges, like I said, that blind justice. You see that scale, it's tilted like this. And then you got that image of a justice with blindfolds on. It's like this. He can't see nothing. But somebody is going to have to snatch that blindfold off of him or her and tip these scales like this, even. Because everybody is equal. Everybody is equal. Everybody have 168, including the President of the United States of America. I mean, undivided States of America. Don't get it twisted. So once they start realizing their value, now you ain't gonna be having no long lines talking about getting oil. Because, see, you got to understand, well, you don't understand, but see, oil is a whole problem. See, the ruler of oil rules the world. I noticed that I'm not going to get off on that subject because I got to stick to CHAPS because I'm having a hard time letting you understand that you own your own hours. So that's why I say I'm going to cut to the chase and just sign up with my company, and insist to be in the CHAPS pay system. And if these government officials don't want you to be in the CHAPS pay system, just be in the CHAPS, just get it yourself. Just like the teachers. Doggone well, teachers, you can't come in at 7 o'clock and then work 2:30 or 3:30 and expect all 3 tours to do their job. Where's that happening at? And there's another thing, people got to understand, you have to work a total of 40 hours and you are responsible. So you have to have money just in case if you get sick or go on annual leave, and then you have to have a replacement worker. See, a replacement worker is very important because you're not going to work those 70 years. I told you, you work a generation. This is generation to generation. Get on out of that. You work 20 to 30 years. And then you pass your work on to the replacement worker that's been taking your place. Remember, only full-time workers had the money. And the full-time workers, the company's supposed to have a replacement worker there for you. So once you want to go on annual leave, if you get sick on the job, and then they will pay that worker. The company, all they got to do is have the worker there. And so they got to go by a CHAPS pay system agreement, the employer and the employee. And then everything will be just hunky-dory. You know, because, you got these newspaper reporters, you got newspaper reporters and like Eyewitness News. Old Chuck Gotti and his boys. I mean, not his boys, but his staff. They had one of the reporters going to the post office, talking about, why is y'all so late with the mail? Why is everything this? Why is that? You know what them people at the post office told him? You need to get on gone. You need to get out of here. It's my business. And you know what? It's true. It's their money. But they misled. They're misscheduled. And the Postmaster General want to keep it status quo. Now, one of the main reasons they want to keep it status quo, because they want to make the post office look bad. Because they don't want you to vote by mail. They want you to stand in a long line, in the rain. Now they making, they're making laws that say you got to stand in that long line for 12 hours and you can't drink, and you can't bring a chair. You can't sit down. And we hope it's raining out there, Man, please, come on, people. What did you stand in a long line for? You stand in a long line to pay somebody to whoop you, to beat you down. Because they're not listening to you. Just like now. Now the Capitol is surrounded by a big old fence. Hey, what are you surrounded by a big old fence for? Because the Supreme Court, they said we're gonna take care of you. We just gonna take over. They're not gonna give you your rights of owning your own hours because they don't recognize that. And you don't recognize it either. So you gonna stand up there protesting? I'm not leading no protest nowhere. Especially out in the rain, cold, sleet, or snow. Not me. That's what I say, going with the wind. It had its effects, but it's detrimental to the people because I had a good friend. He had me out there marching around the City Hall. Richard Borkin, let's march around City Hall 7 times. Like some preacher done told him, if you march around City Hall 7 times and the wall's gonna fall. Man, please, come on now. I was out there like a fool. People were looking, hey, what they doing, And we marching around. I said, man. But I got whooped though. My feet hurted me at least a week. See, I knew better, but I'm trying to do him a favor. It's just like now, he's running again. And I'm steady telling him, Rich, run CHAPS. I'm not going to get out there with you. Run CHAPS. Tell the people about CHAPS. No, he's going to do it his way. But you can't do it your way. No. Now, there's another, Chris Welch. He's Secretary of State right now. I did the same thing. I didn't march nowhere, but when he first got elected, he came to me. He said, but that was in the early ages of me writing CHAPS. Now, I'm going to give him all the benefit of the doubt because when I was writing it, I didn't have it together yet. I was still learning. And then I'm going to tell you something. I got my last lesson about no later than 3 weeks ago. I got my last lesson from God. And I'm going to tell you what it is. The last piece of the puzzle is that when you work in a tax pay system every quarter and you are leapfrogging your money every quarter. So every quarter is 4 quarters. Every quarter you're supposed to get 240 hours for your stipend pay. That's tax free. Don't get it twisted. It's tax free. And then you have 240 hours for your next year's salary that you don't work for, but you are leapfrogging your money because you are leapfrogging your money until you work 20 to 30 years. And then you are going to take your money when you retire, your service. But the replacement worker that's been taking your place, they fill in for you. Now, they get all the money coming from you. And then now it's their turn to do the same thing. Pay another replacement worker. That's how, life's supposed to go on. But you know what? You ever seen that movie, Running Out of Time? I'm telling you, this earth and the people on this earth is running out of time. Now, you might do the tax pay system, but still, man, it's still some stuff that the tax pay system is not going to resolve, and that's love. This pay system is going to show you how to work, and with love, you can be working like a good Samaritan, but that heart, that soul, is up to you. And I'm talking about everybody. So guess what I'm up against? Everybody have 168 hours. So I'm gonna leave you with this. No, I'm not gonna leave you yet because I got to tell you, man. Hey, look, people on ESPN talking about these basketball players and football players, and I'm talking about especially Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving will put on a show for you. Now, Kyrie Irving, remember, Kyrie Irving have his own DNA. Just like you. You have your own DNA. Just like me. I got my own DNA. So I don't need no politicians that's getting paid by the taxpayers. You're going to tell me to mandate me to get a shot. You got to be out of your mind. Tell them you got 168. And tell them, and you tell everybody that's talking about you, you tell them that you got to, hey, you talking about your pay? Come on, man. You got to get the money back to that owner. And I said this a number of times. My last video that I said, I was talking about Aaron Rodgers, and I said $50,000. But it's $50 million. I can't say $50,000 just not to make you flip out. But he's getting $150 million for 3 years. Now you got to break it down, because I was listening to Steve Harvey morning show the other day, and they was talking about a player getting so much. They was talking about that football player. Once he retired, he's done. I don't like to be calling people out too much, but some people I guess you have to call them out. Some of them, but he's supposed to be getting some X amount of money for 10 years once he stopped playing football. Everybody know who that is. But the reason I'm saying this is, see, if a basketball player makes $50 million for a year, he has to work 8,320 hours. He had to work 2,080 hours for his $50 million. He had to work 280 hours for his benefits. That's $50 million. He had to work 2,080 hours for his stipend pay. That's $50 million. And then he got to work 2,080 hours for his $50 million to give back to the owner. the owner haven't lost nothing. So what the owners are doing, see, people don't understand this, but the love for football, the love for football is so great. And now you got people every time you look up, it's a great player coming out. But not only one great player, they got about 10 or 12 of them now. It used to be like one at a time. Oh, he's so great, But hey, look, now you look up, man. You got a bunch of them. So guess what? What the owner said. The owner said, okay, we're gonna put a cap on this thing because we don't want to pay them all this money in the first place. They don't want it because then they could get a house next to me. Yeah, I'm talking about it. Yes, yes, yes. So they tell a lie to them. Hey, I can't pay them. So a bunch of great football, like a quarterback, and maybe five good wide receivers. I'm talking about Tyreek Hill type of wide receivers out there. Man, please, they got them. But they said, no, we can't put these people together because they gonna overrun these teams. No, you got enough people. You got enough people. Just pay them, cause you're getting the money back, and then you're gonna charge the fan. Now, I kind of feel sorry for the true fans, because you let these owners talk about, oh, I can't pay this player, and then he got to go somewhere else. Man, please. And then you feel a second grade team. Man, come on now. Hey, look, you football players, when you sign them contracts, tell your agent to talk to me. Tell them you want to be in a child pay system. So you're going to get double salary. And then once you retire, you might not have the gift of gab like some of these football players have. So once they retire right now, they're looking for a job because they get that lifestyle that they got. The lifestyle, hey man, you out there busting it. And you are great. And you're going to be setting up and dribbling. LeBron James, man, you did a good job. But hey, LeBron, get in the child pay system. That school you got over there that you're doing a wonderful job with, make all them teachers in the child pay system. And guess what, LeBron? And then they're going to get a double salary for the rest of their life, and they're going to get their money back. See, for generations and generations. Now, I don't know how many generations it's going to be because, we some bad people down here, Doc. Some bad people. And it's up to you. Now, I can't save everybody, but I can put you on the right path with your money. You're going to be running around in the ghetto. It's just like the President Biden. He's talking about, oh, we're going to build back better. Okay, you building back better? Where you building back better at? Over there in Iran with our money. Yeah, we came to the ghetto. The one that President Trump rode through, look how they live. They live like dogs. Why do people live like that? The people live like that because of you lying and every politician else lying to the people. And we just go along with it. Hey, them days, go on with the wind, Doc. Them days are over. They are over. Now, right now, I'm in the process of publishing my own book with the help of Amazon. See, because you got all these lying, crooked publishers out there talking about what they gonna do and they do this and do that. I don't need that no more. Them days are going with the wind. So all you publishers out there, stop calling me, because I don't want to hear it. In about 2 weeks' time, 2 to 3 weeks' time, you're gonna see the book that Ivy Lit Press did for me to cover, and I'm gonna keep that cover. And but my name gonna be on the book. I'm publishing the book myself with the help of Amazon. So be ready for it. About 2 to 3 weeks. Get it. Get the book. But not only get it, understand the book. See, understand the book. Understand that you got 168 hours. And then, if need be, Ain't no use of no publisher, calling me talking about I'm gonna make you the number one seller. No, no, no. My pay system make me the number one seller. My pay system make me one of the better people on this earth, because all I'm doing is talking about we sharing our hours together. So when you work, once again, when you work in the child pay system, you're gonna work 40 hours, in a physical work week, not a calendar. You got to get that calendar work week out your mind. You got to understand this. You got to get out your mind. And then another thing, these politicians, man. Now, the other day, it's a politician out there. He's running for governor, and they caught him on TV. He had a press conference the other day. Man, they hit him. They were going at him. What you think about Roe v. Wade? What did it? And hey, I'm just here to talk about something, one thing. No, Doc, you got to give it all. If they ask you a question, give it to them. And then so once you, if you get my book, and then you're gonna say, hey, why are we paying these politicians? Because war and politicians, what are they good for? Absolutely nothing. And what is a politician's job? A politician's job, man, is to cause wars and lie to you and take your money without not doing nothing. See, with George Floyd, they had all them lying people up there, and then it's costing taxpayers money. It's for you to put a person in jail, for you to try them, and all this stuff. No. If you're in a tax pay system, everything is done free. So if you're in a tax pay system, you get free health care. If you're in the tax pay system, I hope it's a college kid out there with $100,000 loan that you got and can't pay it back and ain't gonna pay it back. Tell President Biden to knock off all those loans, debt free, and hold some of that money back. I'm not saying help out Ukraine, I'm not saying that, but help us out first, help the people help these kids out there trying to get a better education and trying to get off the street, and then you gonna charge them for education? Come on, man. This is 2022. And Chaps is here. Author, www.authorlarrypensionsenior.com. God bless America, and thank you very much.